Welcome back to the channel. In this video I'm going to review the Worx Hydro Shot pressure washer. This video is not sponsored by Worx, it is my own review and my own thoughts of this item. There are two different packages that you can get of this item. The basic package, which is the one I have here, and what I call the elite package, which is the same as this one, just with a few extra bits included, which I will cover for you in a bit. I bought this package from a well-known car shop that begins with Hal and ends with Fords. I paid £110 for it. You could probably find it cheaper elsewhere if you looked around and you're willing to wait for the delivery. Okay, so let's open the box and see what you actually get for your hard-earned pounds. The first thing we come to is the main body or gun of the pressure washer. It has a high and low setting just on the top here, which is operated by pressing the button switch between the two settings. The trigger mechanism has a safety button which must be pressed and held to be able to operate the trigger, preventing operating the equipment without meaning to. The bottom here is where you slide the supply battery in to power it. It has a nice attachment for a hose pipe and the twist lock fitting for the lance. We'll put that to one side and see what else you get. The next item is a hose for getting water into this machine. This one is 6 meters in length and comes with a filter fitted to one end to make sure that no crap is sucked up into the unit. I've removed the filter off this one as it didn't quite fit into the neck of my water container. It also has a clip attached to the hose pipe so you can hold the pipe in a bucket or container, which is a nice little feature. And finally, there is a float around the pipe, as it is advertised that you can suck water from a river or a stream, etc. Next, we have the lance. It comes in two parts, so you can either have it long or short. They're nice and simple to fit. You simply push them in and twist to lock. The end piece has a twist head that you can change how the water is delivered. The end can also be removed using this collar connection, so you could attach a snow foam attachment or anything like that. Next is the battery and the charger. The battery is quite similar to that of a cordless drill. It has a button to show how much power is in it. It'll either display full, half or empty. The charger has a light to indicate if the battery is charging, too hot or needs to be replaced due to a fault, so it will glow different colours. Also included is a net bag and obviously the instructions for those of you who get bored and want to read. If you buy what I call the elite package, you get all of this plus a brush end for the lance, a soap attachment and a straw fitting so you can suck water out of a bottle. Okay, so you've bought your pressure washer. Obviously you've got your vehicle, which needs washing. Obviously I've got my unit here. It isn't too bad because I washed it yesterday, but the front end I didn't wash, so I'm going to do the front end today. So obviously you've got your pressure washer just here. First thing you need to do is install the lance into the end of it. I'm going to be using the long option today, so simply take your lance, pop it in, push and twist, and that's it in. That is the lance set up in it, ready to go. Obviously, the next thing, take your battery, simply slide it and lock it into place. That's that good to go. Obviously, depressing the safety she works, we're all good. So I'll just pop this down here. Obviously hose is next, so undo the nice little velcro bit, just unravel it. Obviously taking the hose pipe fitting end and your pressure washer, like a normal hose pipe, just fit it in and that's it, secure. Next thing you need is a water source. Now obviously, like I say, it does normally have a filter on the end, but because my water container doesn't have quite a big enough neck for it, mine's obviously removed. So bear this in mind, you may have to remove the filter. It's just simply a case of undoing the Jubilee clip and just pulling the filter out. Obviously keep hold of the filter because you never know when you might need it. So, water source. For me, I've got 10 litre water, well, jerry can. Petrol jerry can, but it's got water in it. So I've got 10 litres of water. So obviously all you do is obviously open the top, push the pipe in, make sure it's submerged in the water, and that's it set up. Before I do that though, I'm going to give my truck a bit of a pre-soak with some soap, just to help shift the dirt off it. Obviously the more help you can get, the better, because obviously means less work you've got to do in the process. Obviously, as with everything I suggest, safety, I wear latex, well, rubber gloves, let's say, neoprene gloves, just to keep any chemicals off my hands. Now, you can use whatever sort of soap you want, but for myself, I use Chemical Guys soap. So I've took some of it, added it into this spray container, mixed it up with some water appropriately, so obviously I can get the vehicle nice and soaked, so the soap's soaking in the water. So I'll get that bit done. Soak in. Now I'm going to agitate it up with a brush just to obviously spread it about and get it proper working into that dirt. Okay, so as you've seen, obviously I've washed it off. That was about 4.5 minutes worth of constant washing, and I had 10 litres of water. I've probably used about 8 litres of water, and battery wise, saying it's used half a battery. So that'll give you a rough idea of the sort of time frame and the amount of water you're looking at. Obviously I did find, and I've found every time I've used it, that it is a little bit thirsty on the water side. Battery wise, it's not too bad. You could probably get about 20 minutes worth of constant washing out of it, so it's not too bad in the grand scheme of things. Pressure wise, it's not the strongest pressure wise. So if you're thinking about buying this product to use as your pressure washer at home, or somewhere where you've got constant access to tap water and a power source, then I wouldn't recommend this product for that. It's not designed for that. It's designed for the on-the-go, on-the-fly stuff. So if you're camping, if you're like me and you're trucking and you're away all week, and you can't always get to a truck wash, that sort of thing. Obviously where I am at the moment in Portsmouth, we don't have access to any of our truck wash accounts down here. So for down here it's perfect. Just for getting the day or the night's worth for me, worth of grime off it. So if I do it every day, like, I'll keep on top of it. If your vehicle was heavily soiled and it had been on there for a while, so maybe like the trailer that's next to us, which is one of ours, dirt's been on there for a while, it will shift it, but it probably won't do it perfect, and you'll find you'll use more battery because you'll be spending longer in a set area and more water. Obviously the key to it is the preparation. So I used obviously soap and a brush, got it soaked in. It's already shifting that dirt for me, so it's just going to drop off. Also my vehicle is ceramic coated, so the dirt won't stick to it as well. But if you keep on top of it every day, I have used it at home on my car to see what it's like. I have used it on another vehicle that wasn't ceramic coated at the time. It does remove the dirt, but like I say, it's not as powerful as your pressure washer from home. It can be fed from a hose pipe. That's how I've done it at home. So you can plug it into your mains tap and obviously feed the water into it. That way battery does last a little bit longer then, because obviously it's not trying to suck the water up itself. The water's getting pushed into it. But yeah, it's done quite a nice job. So what we'll do is we'll have a closer look at it and see what it's done to it. Okay, so as you can see, it has cleaned it. It has removed the dirt. You see it's got a nice shine back on it. Obviously, I didn't show you how dirty it was before, but what I will do is I will include pictures of the state of the side of it yesterday and how well it cleaned it. Obviously I used exactly the same techniques yesterday as what I've used today. Okay, so to sum up in conclusion, do I think that the Worx Hydro Shot pressure washer is worth the money that it's on the market for? Yes, is my honest answer. Okay, £110, a little bit on the pricey side, but for the amount of use I'm going to get out of it and what I need it to do, it does the job. It can suck water from a container for me. Obviously I haven't got a tap facility always around me. It's battery powered. I haven't got a mains plug. Yes, I could run the truck and use an inverter, but I don't think it would create enough wattage, and obviously that's burning diesel. I can charge the battery in the truck, which isn't a problem. I can do that while driving. Obviously I plug it in before I set off. It'll charge while I'm driving along, not a problem. Charge time, from completely empty, when I first got it, I think it took about 6 to 8 hours to charge in the truck. Obviously bearing in mind the truck isn't creating probably as much juice as you're getting from the house, that sort of thing. Obviously when I use it, it normally gets down to about half. 2-3 hours in the truck, it's fully charged. At home I think it took about an hour to fully charge this from empty. It wasn't completely empty, but it was saying it was empty, so it probably took about an hour, hour and a half to fully charge it at home. So in my honest opinion, yes, this is worth the value for money. Would I pay the £130 for what I call the elite package? Probably not. I've already got a brush. I don't need an attachment that goes on the end. I don't need the water to come through the brush. Do I need the ability to suck it out of a bottle? No, is the answer to that. And do I need the soap attachment that goes on the end? No, probably not. I've got that spray can that I got, and if I really wanted to, you can pick up any snow foam attachment. As long as it will fit in the end, it'll work with it. Out of 10, I would give this product, honestly, 10 out of 10. For me, it is value for money. It cleans my vehicle and it's nice and easy to use. I hope this video has been useful to you. Obviously, if you've got any questions regarding this that I may not have answered for you, please do whack them in the comment section down below. I will do my best to answer them. Obviously, if you like this sort of thing, please do keep an eye out on the channel. I will be doing lots of different review videos. If you haven't already, click the subscribe button. Obviously, I've got lots of other videos. I do vlogging of the actual life of being a trucker, stuff like that as well. So go on, check those out on the rest of my channel. If you have subscribed, hit the bell button. You'll actually get notifications when I upload videos for you. If you haven't, check out my Facebook page. I'm always putting photos up on there, stuff like that, trying to let you know what I'm into. Other than that, thank you very much for watching.